beat up.
Yeah.
He showed up not only to Chud the Builder's court case and got arrested there.
I love it.
But he also showed up to essentially protest the Carmelo Anthony trial, saying some crazy things and got arrested for terroristic.
See, people like that, I said in the last video that extremists, like, you know, to get to slap, people look like this need to get punched in their face. They need to get punched because these cases have nothing to do with you. You're just going around antagonizing people for no reason. Like, you're going from racial case to racial case to racial case. You're trying to cause diversity in the country. I personally feel like the FBI needs to lock niggas up like you. I feel like they do. Like, all, like, you feel me? All this racial empowerment stuff where people are going down and putting people in danger, doing all this crazy shit. You need to get locked up. That's just personally how I feel.
Threats, right? Now, while he was marching around with a White Lives Matter sign, he went to the Dallas County Jail, which apparently has a lot of black employees, and he's alleging they beat his ass. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone for free?
No, I do not. No, I do not. I burped and you caught me off guard. No, I do not, sir. Do not catch me like that again.
Arrested and thrown in the maximum he could sentence me to of 10 days solitary confinement.
All right, take him into custody. Take him into custody.
Talking about she whispered, "I love you." You can't talk in the courtroom. You can't do that.
For whatever reason, I don't know why, but take him into custody.
You can't scream and disrupt court.
Released from jail after 10 days of solitary confinement, and we're still saying free Chud. Our brother has been left behind bars. His bond is exorbitant, $1.25 million, and the murderer of Austin Metcalf, only $200.
Okay, do you know why his bond is 1.25? Because he was already on parole, or he was already on bail, excuse me, for multiple offenses, and he's already like on the internet inciting race riots and trying to like antagonize people. So you were already out on bail for like 2 different things. Then you got locked up for shooting somebody, and you were the aggressor. Yes, you're gonna have a higher bail than someone that defended themselves, ran away from somebody, got jumped, and then happened to stab them. But like, this is not, you know, people be trying to play the semantics and this little stupid ass mind games. You only fall for this type of stuff if you're stupid. If you have any type of mental capacity, you're not falling for this. Any type of like cognitive thinking, anything that works between your eyes, between your ears, you're gonna be like, okay, that makes sense. Why his bond is this much and his bond is that much.
50,000. This is two-tier justice, and we cannot allow it to stand. That's why today I'm announcing a July 4th brawl, a charity boxing match between me and Antifa leader Dave the Viking. All proceeds will go to getting my brother Chud out. We need to stand up and get Chud out. This is a message to the deep state. You are not allowed to treat us without the 14th Amendment. We all have equal rights in America. Just because Chud is white does not mean his bond needs to be 5 times higher. That's disgusting.
Now, I'll be honest. A $1.25 million bond for attempted murder sounds crazy when somebody charged with and then later convicted of actual murder had a $250,000 bond.
But what's the reason?
But I'll say this. Jake is saying Chud is his brother.
You see, he's trying to still play semantic games. Even this man, 1090 Dick, trying to play semantic games. It looks crazy. The nigga was out on bail already for like 2 separate charges. He was supposed to have court the same day he got locked up. He was supposed to have court in like another county. Like, you know what I'm saying? People would be trying to like play these mind games, bro, when the shit just doesn't make sense.
Because they're black, and these woke judges are trying to set a 2-tier standard of justice. So that's.
And why does he have Charlie Kirk on here? This man, when he got hit by a white person, a white person did that. That's the craziest part about all that stuff with Charlie Kirk. A white person did that, not a person of color, a white person.
Actually incorrect information. The exorbitant rate of $1.25 million bond for Chud the Builder is unprecedented.
Okay, and what do you have to say about Anthony?
Well, Carmelo Anthony, we understand that this man was not like an upstanding citizen. We've seen photos of him with guns. We've seen photos of him using drugs. We've seen photos of him giving kind of demonic faces, flipping off the camera, lighting lighters on.
Now I'm going to call Cap and I'm going to break down
demonic
exactly
faces.
what.
Just talking about demonic faces. So when these white boys post pictures with guns, they're saints though, right? When these white people are doing perks, lean, all this other stuff. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. When they're doing needles and they're doing real pills and opioids, they're like saints though. Like, come on, bro. People be trying to have these double standards. Like, white people don't post guns all the time. But for them, it's because we're hunting and we're doing this and we're doing that. All that country bumpkin ass shit out of here, man.
Is this the full picture? This is the full picture, and what they did was they kind of just clipped this part so it makes him look like he's
not even a real
thugging
gun.
it, when really he's with this crowd, which looks harmless, and the gun was reportedly an airsoft gun.
Yeah, it's not even a real
Wasn't
gun.
even a real gun.
You can look at
So
it and see
he's
it's not
trying
a
to
real
make him
gun.
s-
You can literally look at the gun and see it's not a real gun. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just a lot of stupid shit. A lot of stupid shit. Hold on, we gonna skip past this because you know that's a lot of I'm not trying to get yellow marked. That's a lot of cursing right there. We're gonna go ahead and skip past that.
Innocent Austin Metcalf.
Now, at no point was Carmelo Anthony ever facing the death penalty. He's saying he's racist. There's no proof Carmelo Anthony was racist. There's also no proof that he was a thug. The only thing that Jake said that's right is Carmelo Anthony is black. That's it.
Austin Metcalf is said because Carmelo Anthony grew up watching thugs in the rap culture and thought it was cool to carry a fucking knife to attract me. In your community, if you want to lead your community, call out your community for thuggish behavior. They're celebrating
the thug first.
He was a thug.
He bullied
This
that
man
boy
was
and
a
then he
Christian and a student, scholar, athlete.
Talking about he was a Christian, and you see how they always try to go back to religion whenever like they call him out for being a not model citizen. They always try to go, oh, he was a Christian, he was an athlete. The man, like, if you look at the footage, the man literally came to him, bullied him, pressed him, and then jumped him. What was he supposed to do besides get his ass beat? Now, am I agreeing that he should have stabbed him in a whatever? No, but I like after seeing the footage of him getting locked up, he didn't even like he seemed remorseful, like he didn't want that to happen. But at the same time, he jumped him and put him in a corner. If you put someone in a corner and you're trying to whoop their ass, what are you supposed to do? Especially when these people are bigger than you or stronger than you. What was he supposed to do? That's all I be trying to understand, like with this stupid ass shit. Like, what was really supposed to happen? You know, like what was going on? What do you think he was supposed to sit there and get his ass because he was black and they were white?
People that Drewski literally just made a whole fucking skit about. The old head who never grew up and matured.
The young nigga look up to me, man. Shitting generation of the hood, man. Show love to your hood, man.
You know, the kids looking at her like goofy.
Streets. Be a big homie to your hood, man. You nigga love me out here. I be that Pyro 1560 bloodhound.
This kid is funny as hell though.
And this is from an actual.
This shit is funny
I'm
though.
gonna start getting on live more.
That's from an actual.
This shit is
clip.
funny, though. That is
This dude was,
funny.
like in his
That is
30s
funny.
getting put onto a hood. Like that was a real thing that happened.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah. Bro, you just know how this shit be, bro. Like, I don't ask nobody for shit, dog. Like, I appreciate the unicorn. Y'all send a galaxy. Y'all send a galaxy in the chat.
Same partner right here with Lil.
Same shit. That same spot. I was with their daddy. I was with their daddy around that time.
But realistically, that's how
Crazy.
it is. That's literally what you see. You know, if you want to live that lifestyle and keep ignoring the bullshit and acting like, oh, I'm just thugging and I'm never gonna agree with the system and
Yeah.
I'm too gangster for this shit. That's how you're gonna look at 40, 50 years old. You're not gonna dress like a man. You're not gonna be wearing a suit. You're not gonna look like all money. You're not gonna
This is
look
true.
mature. You're gonna be dressing the same way as the 20-year-olds.
This is
You're gonna
true.
be 45 wearing Hellstar and fitted hats
This is true.
and thinking that, you know, being in the hood is still the shit.
This is true.
Yo, a white boy. Hey, yo, shut that trunk.
What is that?
How many times should I shut it? Oh, wait, motherfucker.
Sounds like an African chick.
Somebody see how the first comment says bullied. I was bullied. Never stabbed anyone with an effing knife. Bullied and literally getting the shit beat out of you are two different things. You can't get mad because you can't put someone into the corner and then get mad when they defend themselves. It's really like, you know, you can't be the aggressor and then get mad when someone defends themselves. Like I said, do I agree with him dying? No. But you can't, like, that's like me going out on the street and start a fight with random people and then someone shoots me in the face. What did I really expect to happen? And all this white lives matter shit is BS because, yes, white lives matter. That's why anytime anything happens to y'all, y'all get the most support, convictions happen, people go to jail. when shit happens to black people, a little kid just got shot, like a little 1-year-old kid got shot because they assumed that the mom stole some diapers and the police shot in the car and killed the baby. Are the police in jail? Like, come on, bro. A woman got the police called on her because she was, I guess, doing too much when the New York Knicks won. The police came to her door. They were already itchy with their trigger finger about the dog. The dog came out, was like playful and shit, and then they shot the dog. He shot the dog one time, looked at it, shot it 3 more times, and killed the dog. Come on, like there's so many cases, and if it wasn't the dog, they might have killed the lady. There's just so many cases where things can go bad really, really fast for black people, and then they want to act like, oh, it's the same for white people. No, it's not. Even when y'all do crazy, heinous crimes. And look at mugshots, look at news reports for a white person doing a crime and a black person doing a crime. A black person can get arrested for DUI, and they're going to take the most gangster, crazy picture they can find of this person. A white person can get arrested for killing their entire family and offing themselves. They're going to use a picture of them on a jet ski in the Bahamas or something. Because they're trying to push that narrative that white people can't be aggressive.
Problems. And what I didn't like about Chud the Builder is he doesn't stand on nothing. You go out and you talk shit, and then when somebody actually wants to do something to you, oh, I'm gonna pull a gun. I'm gonna call the cops. And everyone's like, oh, when Chud gets locked up, he's gonna turn into some super nazi and fucking, he's gonna get the sticker on him and the lightning bolts and this and that. It's like, they're not gonna accept him in that organization. He's a cop caller. He hides behind the police. Definitely. They don't respect that shit. No, if you're gonna go over there and say something to those people, you need to be with the shit and handle it when they try to handle it with you.
This
and
is
if
true.
You're not willing to handle it, you're a bitch.
This is
now
true.
Check this out. Yesterday, it says Jake has been attacked by a group of all black prison guards in the Dallas County Jail. You can literally see them manhandling him in this mugshot photo. They haven't given him a bed yet, and he slept on the concrete floor last night. The guards are retaliating against Jake because of the Carmelo Anthony conviction.
How about this? Welcome to jail, brother. Jail isn't a fun place. Yes, you can get your ass beat by the guards in jail. Yes, the guards can set you up to get beat by other inmates in jail. Yes, the inmates might see you and know what you did and beat your ass in jail. That's jail. I don't know why white people be thinking jail is just this fun playtime while we're all gonna come together and sing Kumbaya. These niggas is crazy. That's why they're in the jail or working in the jail. And even then, they're only gonna manhandle you like that for one reason. You're not trying to cooperate. You're not trying to cooperate. They're gonna manhandle you and they're gonna do some shit to you.
And he's claiming that because of how they're holding him while he takes his mugshot, right? But then he would follow up with this 16 hours ago. Update, Jake is being moved to an unknown location. His life is in extreme danger and they're trying to disappear him from the public. Now, this is like an inmate communication thing, right? So this is how they email. And the fact that he was able to send this out, clearly he's fucking doing just fine. He's been able to use a kiosk. But it says, hey, sweetheart, I can't believe they have me back in solitary hellhole. I only get out of this cell 3 hours a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 a.m.
Also, they have to put you in solitary because you're a danger to yourself. Because you come out here saying this racial shit, you come out here talking this crazy shit. They literally have to put you in SEG or solitary, because if they don't, you run the risk of getting your ass beat by everybody in the jail. Like, they don't want you to get hurt, so they literally have to put you in solitary confinement. Like, this is for your protection. Niggas are trying to do you a favor, you coming at the justice system. It's just crazy.
Get to leave this cell and stand in an empty cage outdoors. Complete solitary confinement, a $1 million bond, all because I jokingly said that I would carry out the capital punishment on Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you can't say things like that.
What was said is he would shoot Carmelo in the head if they don't sentence him to death.
You kind of, you're going to jail. That's a threat. I don't want to say a terroristic threat, but that's a threat, bro. Like, if I said that about somebody, I'm pretty sure they could press charges on me too. Niggas be thinking they can just run around saying and doing whatever they want like it's GTA, then get surprised when they get held accountable. I really don't understand these dumbass niggas. Thankfully he got his ass beat in jail though. Hopefully he was getting treated like a criminal. Now you see how it feels to be a black